2 coming up in Sydney. It's an open betting race.
The hot favourite here is Mighty Tower. It's about even money, Keith, and the green, pink diamonds and a white cap. Drawn barrier number 1. That's it on the
racing
inside.
This time, and Century High and Gippsland missed the start. Mighty Tower on the inside, Praising and Slave Trade, the 3 best out. Moving up quickly is Bella Loren in company with On Leave and Gamesman, and Empress Fury and Kingdom Road pretty wide. On Leave losing ground now. Then comes Easter and Farris King, Regal Boucher, Cooch off the track over Wallara Prince and Gippsland. A break of a length to Dream Lodge, and then comes well back out of its ground Meg Merrily and tailed right off Century High. Slave Trade in front by the 600, a length and a half Mighty Tower. Third on the outside is Gamesman. A little over a length gap then coming at the head of the others, making a little ground Praising over Emperor's Fury On Leave. Then comes Bella Loren, Kingdom Road, Cooch and Farris King, followed by Easter and 1, then 2 Hasty Miss. A gap Dream Lodge, Regal Boucher, and then Wallara Prince homeward bound. And Slave Trade past the 400 metres leads the way. He's about a length and 3/4 on Mighty Tower, starting to peg him back. A length Gamesman under the weapon, behind them Praising. 2 to Emperor's Fury, but Mighty Tower raced up to Slave Trade. The boy having a few difficulties going for the whip. I think it got tangled up in the mane of Slave Trade. Mighty Tower's ahead in front of Slave Trade, kicking back. Slave Trade, Mighty Tower to the line together. Oh boy, Slave Trade and Mighty Tower hit it locked together. And after the controversial finish in the first, I'll leave this one to the judge. Slave Trade, Mighty Tower hit it absolutely locked together. Then Praising, followed by Farris King at a break. Then on the inside, Wallara Prince, Gamesman, and then Bella Loren, Gippsland. On Leave, and then came Empress Fury and Regal Boucher, Easter and Dream Lodge, followed home by Hasty Miss, and a good margin then came Meg Merrily, Century High, Kingdom Road. Cooch, I noticed, pulled up very quickly in the run on.
Well, I don't know. I know I'm on a bad angle, about 900 kilometres away from the Rosehill track, but this is just about a dead heat for mine. Slave Trade the inside. Mighty Tower was going to beat it about 8 times in the straight, but Slave Trade kept fighting back as they hit the line. Now, there they are hitting there. It's so close to a dead heat, it's not funny. Now, Mighty Tower, if it happened to get it on the outside, 95 and 60, and Slave Trade over on the rails is $5.70 and $1.50, and third will be number 8 Praising to pay 85. Now here's the close-up. You can see those boys both hard at work. Slave Trade's one of the sangsters on the inside. Oh, it fought back very hard. Now you've got to allow a little bit for the horse on the outside. You've got to allow just a fraction. Slave Trade, to the naked eye, has won it there by a nose. But down at Mornington, June's Tana has bolted, a horse having its first start down at Mornington. So there'll be a slight delay there. There it is. Jules Tana having a leisurely canter around the track. And while we wait for that photo, why don't we have a look at the Mornington approximates for this race, the second on the program. There it is. Star It, number 4, to pay $1.90 and 80. And number 5, Band Leader, to pay $1.35 and 80. It's very close there. Slave Trade's got it on the inside in Sydney, incidentally. It's won it by a nostril. Slave Trade on the rails. By gee, it's got a big heart, fought back strongly. Duggan using great vigour to land that money for the Swettenham Stud people. Lincoln and Brian, what's happening down there? Do you think that'll run?
No, I don't think she can possibly run, Bill. She's gone a circuit of the track. She's a 35 to 1 chance on the tape, and I'd say she'd have to come out, this grey mare, number 7, having her first start. But interestingly enough, in the race, Bill, number 5, Band Leader, is a New Zealander prepared by Nigel Landers, a stablemate to Cuba's Gold, who won at Flemington during the week. Now, this band leader is a 3-year-old last season, ran 3rd to Red Henry in a good race on a heavy track in New Zealand.
Well, the two that they're back mainly appear to be Band Leader and Star It.
Yeah, well, Band Leader's been the big shortener into $1.30. It was opening up at about $2.90 or something, Bill.
I see.
So it's been the shortener here. It looks okay. It ran 3rd at Waikato on the 27th of July. So it's only about a month since it's had the run. Looked fit enough going off to the barrier. It's being ridden by a boy called Pete Costa. He comes from Newcastle and he's ridden 43 winners up and around that area. 3 winners have been in the metropolitan area. But it's going to probably run just the favourite ahead of Star It.
Right, well, it races in the same colours that Cuba's Gold carried, of course, green, yellow and black striped sleeves, out of barrier 9 originally. And the other in an announcement?
Behind the stalls, we'll stand by.
And Brian's
1:33, the scratching
it's come out at 1:33. June's Tania is out at 1:33.
On veterinary advice, number 7, June's Tania.
Wouldn't expect any alterations there. It hadn't started. It was at very long odds, and the field, the starter will get ready to dispatch them now. So I think we'll leave you with Brian Martin as the field's almost ready to go at Mornington.
Now Belldana on the inside, ready with no anchors. Number 7, June's Tania out at 133 on veterinary advice. And the lineup, light on, racing this time. Oh, it's missed the start, the favourite band leader, missed it clearly, 3 lengths, a clear last, settling down. Belldana red settling now. Up on the outside, Bell Castanet, and further out, Sage and Bowl from in the brig. A length further back, Star at running 5th and 6th when they settle down. Bob and Awarra showing some pace, got up to 3rd but was checked in the brig, went up 4th on the white cap, a length into Bell Castanet. Then Star It, followed by Meadow Magic. Further back, No Anchors, 3 or 4 lengths further back in the field, then Hot Herb. Then back on the inside, this favourite band leader got back still to the rear of the field and company with Safe Gamble. 650 out down the side. Belldana over on the inside, joined by Sage and Bold, who's travelling well, about 3 lengths in the brig, quickly went up 3rd. A length into Bob and Awarra, followed on the outside by No Anchors, 2 lengths further back, Bell Castanet. Then Star It, pulled to the outside as Hot Herb. They're followed by Meadow Magic. Band leader is back last of the main bunch, 12 lengths from the lead and 5 lengths to Safe Gamble. On the bend, Sage and Bold, a length and a half in the brig. They look the only chances. They've skipped away 3 lengths in front of the further back in the field, then No Anchors, and the others all struggling, but in the straight, Sage and Bold about a length and a half in the brig, 4 lengths further back, No Anchors, and the others well back in the field, then Bell Castanet, and then Band leader pulled out wide, but it's much too late. Sage and Bold 3/4 in front of in the brig. He's going to hang on, Sage and Bold, and he'll get there about 3/4 of a length in the brig. Well, 4 lengths away, 3rd, Band leader. What a run it. Further back in the field, then No Anchors, followed further back by Bell Castanet, then Star It, followed by Belldana, well back, Bob and Awarra. Hot Herb, Safe Gamble.
Okay, well, they're all set to go now in Adelaide, so let's take it to Ron Paps.
Missing at Abby's Way on the inside. She stood there flat-footed. She's last on settling down, and best away was My Thirsty Man with the stablemate Wise Caper, and also prominent early Unrocal Gay and Court Wide Harvest Time, a line of 4. They were followed just in behind those on settling now by Amber Steel. With those Sir Les the inside, Apache Royale is wide. Abacado scooting up out deep is joining in. Then further back, Believable, followed 2 lengths back in the field by Quick Nip, who's 3rd last. 2nd last on the inside is Authentic Brass, and 4 lengths away to Abby's Way, and should be the best part of 9 or 10 lengths off the leader running to the 1,000, where the leaders are joint leaders, Harvest Time, My Thirsty Man, Abacado, and still there too is Wise Caper. There's still about a line of 4. With those in behind them came Unrocal Gay, followed further in the pack there too by Ginger and Spice going up to those. They were followed back in the field behind those, then on the inside running by Sir Les. Believable was next, then Quick Nip, Amber Steel. Further back came Authentic Brass, and last of all still is Abby's Way, but she's now only about 6 lengths off the lead on the turn. They're about to swing for home, where Abacado is one of the leaders. With it is Harvest Time, and also there on the inside is Wise Caper, My Thirsty Man on the rail. They were followed further back in the field around the extreme outside now by Apache Royale, putting Quick Nip about 7 deep, and out even wider on the track as they swing was Authentic Brass. They're right across the track. Apache Royale has gone to the lead. Quick Nip is out wide there with Amber Steel. Joining in is Believable, and then came right down the extreme outside Abby's Way running on hard. Apache Royale joined by Abby's Way out deep on the track, and Believable. Then further back came Authentic Brass, but Abby's Way and Believable fighting it out. Abby's Way grinding down Believable. Believable fights back Abby's Way. Believable. Abby's Way maybe a nose to Believable. 3 or 4 lengths away Apache Royale. Then Authentic Brass. They were followed further back in the field behind those then by Quick Nip and Sir Les together. Out wide on the track, Unrocal Gay. Then came in behind them Wise Caper, My Thirsty Man, and they were followed then at spaces by Harvest Time. Well back came Amber Steel, Ginger and Spice, Abacado.
And in race 3 in Adelaide, number 12 Abby's Way down the extreme outside will get the money after the photo to pay $2.15 and 95. Number 3 Believable, which raced a bit greenly, $1.40 second, and Apache Royale ridden by Johnny Letts will get 3rd, and it'll pay 90 cents. They're the numbers in Mornington now, 3, 6, 5 as they went over the line at Mornington, 3, 6 and 5. After this break, we'll be back to have a look at the runners on their way to the post for race 3.
There's Sydney now, the result number 2 of race 2. Number 2 Slave Trade, $5.70 for the win, $1.50 the place. 6 Mighty Tower, 60 cents, and 8 Praising, 85. The Quinella for 2 and 6 paid $7.25. The Trifecta, $106.45. The numbers 2, 6 and 8. The runners milling behind the barrel.
Race 2, number 3, Sage and Bowl first, paid $9.60 and $1.70. Second, 6 in the Brig, $1.25. And third, number 5, Band Leader, $75. The Quinella, $39.75. And the Trifecta, $371.90. And race 3 in Adelaide went to number 12, Abbey's Way, $2.15 and 95. Second, number 3, Believable, $1.40. Third, number 2, Apache Royal, 90. The Quinella in Adelaide paid $13, and the Trifecta on race 3 paid $187.90.
Today's racing telecast is another Carlton sporting coverage.
Go for the greatness.
This is race 3, Social Charm. Good odds there. She's won her last two, 365, 305 and 150. 2 Sharp Star, 265 and 90. 3 Wine Glass, 255 and $1. 4 Barrigas, 710 and 250. 5 Lady Capulet, $3.05 and $1.15. 6 Entree New, 745 and 190. 7 Rosnat, 660 and 175. 8 Shonavan is 980 and 245. Number 9 Brother Nero, 795 and 240. And long odds the others, with the exception of number 13 Kiwi Fair, which is $6.60 and $1.55. Gary Murphy got Mally Bronze home. It's crossed to Sydney now, and your caller Ian Craig for race 3.
They're off this time. Major Pike, one of the best to begin. Wine Glass away well, and so was Social Cream. Brother Nero hunting across from the centre of the line. And then comes Sharp Star and Kiwi Fair, followed closely then by Sean Avon. Galloping down to the 100 metres the first time, and it's Brother Nero, the leader by a length on Major Pike. The speed is very, very slow. Third, Social Cream on the outside. Kiwi Fair deep in the middle is Sharp Star, Wine Glass the rails. A length then coming the Super Air from Lady Capulet, 3 deep. Rosnat on the fence, a length gap then to Silai, followed by High Cast Lad, Sean Avon, Entrenou, and last Barrigas. Social Cream's rider Young Di wasn't happy with the pace, so goes to the lead on that mare at the 1800. A length on Major Pike, although the speed is still not all that quick. Third posse now is Brother Nero, after one then coming on the outside Sharp Star, just shading Wine Glass. A gap of 3/4 of a length, the Kiwi Fair, and then Lady Capulet off the track. Super Airs in the middle, Rosnat on the rails, and then Silai from Sean Avon, High Cast Lad Entrenou, and whipping the field in as Barrigas to the back of the track, and it's Major Pike going to the front now. And along to the 1300, Major Pike, nearly 2 lengths Social Cream, a length third is Sharp Star. Lady Capulet going quickly on the fence is Brother Nero, 1 Kiwi Fair, Wine Glass the middle. The fence is Rosnat, and then comes Barrigas, followed by Sean Avon and Super Air. Then High Cast Lad, Silai next to last, and whipping the field in being Entrenou. Racing along towards the 1,000 metres, around about 10 or 12 lengths covers the field, and Major Pike in charge. 3/4 to a half length over Lady Capulet. The rails is Brother Nero. Then comes Social Cream, Barrigas from the tail, whizzing forward. After 1, then 2, going and following that horse forward is Sean Avon. And at the head of the others then Sharp Star as they bunch. 1 off the rail, Social Cream, and very wide out is Kiwi Fair from Wine Glass shuffled back. And then comes Rosnat from Super Air, High Cast Lad, Silai, and last is Entrenou. Along to the 500 and home corner. And here the race is on in earnest for the very first time. And the leader narrowly on the inside rail as they start the run. Major Pike around the corner, tackled by Lady Capulet. 3 deep Barrigas. Behind those looking for the run, Brother Nero. Sean Avon to the outside, and then Sharp Star. Rosnat and Wine Glass next. Wine Glass coming home all right, but an inclination to hang. They come past the 200, and Sean Avon's taken the lead. Wine Glass after it. Social Cream gets up on the inside. Social Cream and Wine Glass, and then Entrenou, but it's Wine Glass going to the front, and Wine Glass is doing too well. Wine Glass to the line has beaten second Sean Avon. I reckon Entrenou might have got third because he's so wide out from Silai and Social Cream. Then Barrigas and Brother Nero, Sharp Star, 2 further back, High Cast Lad, Super Rare, Lady Capulet, Kiwi Fair, Rosnat, and Major Pike wilted to run last.
Well, certainly green, that horse, the favourite Wine Glass in the cerise colours on the outside. Young Di got a beautiful run on Social Cream, looked as though he might win it on the inside, and yet it's possibly missed a place. We'll try and sort those place getters out as they hit the line. There's Wine Glass going on to win. Sean Avon is going to run second, or not necessarily run second. We can take him up about another length and a half there. Yes, Sean Avon and the one out wide On Train New. They're the ones that are going to run the placings, but I wouldn't guarantee which order. But let's just check. Number 3, Wineglass, the favourite, $2.40 and $1. Number 8, Sean Avon, will run a place to pay $2.25, and so will number 6, On Train New. Which order, I don't know. On Train New also a good dividend of $2.35 for the place. Yep. This is a maiden. Classy Sun, 6.25, 170. Number 2, Mum's Order, 3.20 and 95. We'll go to number 4, Average Contents, 5.30 and 2. Number 5, Goes Speed, $9 and $1.85. Number 7, Roman Melody, is $4.80 and $1. We'll drop down to number 10 then, Missy Redskin having its first start, 9.35, 2.50. And then the 2 favourites right at the bottom. Number 11, Terry's Company, is 1.45 and 70. It'll race in orange, black and white stripes. And number 12, Waikoloa. And Waikoloa is $2.40 and $1.05, and it races in the purple gold striped sleeves and cap. This race is 1,200 metres, this maiden event also. Still waiting for that development print there. Incidentally, in the betting down at Mornington, Terry's Company is the favourite from Waikoloa. They're the 2 most fancied ones in the race. And average is good value on the tote. Average Contents is showing $8.50 on the tote, and that is very good value for it. And one at pretty long odds, Roman Melody, is also very good odds on the tote. It's $10.05 on the tote. It's nearly twice what it is with the books in the ring in the next event there. Candidates are moving into the stalls there. We still have no result of that photo, so let's go to your commentator, Brian Martin at Mornington.
Good, Bill. Yes, they're moving up well here, waiting on Missy Redskin having its first start by Mandana to come in. The best chance is given to Terry's Company. It's not a hard race to win this one. It's $1.55 on the totalisator. Now, Classy Sun over on the inside, ready. Arizon set. They're the one playing up at the moment, Missy Redskin. Oh, there's one through the front of the stalls there. Mum's Order. Mum's Order's broken through the front of the barriers. The rider stayed in the saddle. That's young G. Millard, but the horse has got control at the moment. And the boy trying to rein that horse in now. Others all stand in with the exception of Missy Redskin. It's not quite ready. And Mum's Order has broken through the front. Not a great deal of harm has been done. It's gone down about 300 metres down the front of the barriers.
We'll leave you there, Brian. That's unfortunate. 2 in a row have got through the front of the stalls, but they are maidens and they can get a little bit obstreperous. Now, the result of that photo, as 3, 6 and 8 it was. Right, Entre Nous right out wide got second. So 3, 6 and 8 in Sydney are the official placings. And while we wait for that horse to go back to the stalls there, Mum's Order, here's Adelaide, race 4, totes. Number 1, Northern Attempt, 1.45.65. 2, Little Dav, 2.40 and 75. 3, Rublar, 18.35 and 4. 4, Rose of Banaka is 3.45 and $1.05. 5, Court Craft, 4.25, 1.25. 6, Revelia, 3.25, 1.10. 7, Crested Moon, 7.75, 1.50. Take out number 8. 9 is All Noble, 6.65, 2.70. 10, Flexibility, 10.25 and 2.50.
Reason from New Zealand galloping after this event. Now they're ready to go. Mum's Order goes up. Lights on. Ready. Locked away. Race 3. Racing. One that missed it was Missy Redskin, about 2 or 3 lengths, and it was slow to begin. Sir Barkis is getting a fair way back, settling down. Now away fairly well here is Terry's Company, and Mum's Order showing good speed around the outside of it to lead from Arizin second, settling down. Third, Terry's Company, a length Classy Sun. They're followed further back by Go Speed up on the outside, 2 lengths into Waikoloa. 2 for the back, Lampiri, followed by Average Contents, a couple of lengths to Roman Melody. Well back in the field then, coming down the side, Kentucky Mariner, Missy Redskin, and 2 to Sir Barkis. Down the side, 700 to go. And Mum's Order, the one that played up at the barrier, 3/4 Terry's Company, second, travelling fairly well. 2 lengths further back in the field, then to third came Go Speed, then Arizin, and 3 lengths Waikoloa, Lampiri, Classy Sun, Missy Redskin, and further back then in the field, struggling Average Contents, followed by Kentucky Mariner, and well back Sir Barkis, and last of all Roman Melody. Terry's Company got the lead on the turn. Go Speed comes after it quickly from Mum's Order, and they're 4 to Arizin. On the turn, and Go Speed moved up to Terry's Company. They fight it out, 300 to go. Go Speed took the lead in the home straight now and got a length in front of Terry's Company. It's race clear now from further back than Mum's Order, then Arizin, and making some ground is Sir Barkus, but Go Speed kicks away. It's a double coming up for Weymouth. It's going to win well, about 3 or 4 lengths. Terry's Company got second, 3 lengths third is Sir Barkus. Then Arizin, further back Mum's Order, Roman Melody.
And now we take you to Adelaide. They've jumped
4 lengths away. Last of all is Roublar. Down the side they race now, and they've got about 900 to go, and Flexibility is just the leader. He draws away again, though, as I speak, about a length to a length and a quarter all noble. Courtcraft has enjoyed a perfect run. It's had the run of the race. Then further back, Rose of Banaka passed by Little Dav, and also Northern Attempt working home. A length and a half or 2 lengths away, then Crested Moon inside of Revelia, and 2 lengths to Roublar tacking up. Under the 600-metre mark before the turn into the straight, and now All Noble joins Flexibility. A length and a half away behind them, Courtcraft is going well. Little Dav was next, Northern Attempt between horses, Revelia around it, and on the inside running is Crested Moon with Rose of Banaka and Roublar last into the straight now. Courtcraft gets a dream run between Flexibility and Little Dav, and now Northern Attempt coming 4 deep but under pressure, and Revelia with it. Then further back, Crested Moon out wide, and then Rose of Banaka. But the leader, Courtcraft, being joined out wide by the stablemate Revelia coming at it. Courtcraft in front though. Little Dav, Revelia can't pick it up, and Courtcraft, after being ridden a perfect race by Coleman, gets home hands and heels. 2.5 lengths Little Dav, Revelia, and Flexibility for third, maybe Revelia. Then Northern Attempt followed by Rose of Banaka, Crested Moon, and tailed out the other 2, All Noble and Roublar.
The winner there was number 5, Courtcraft, and it will pay $4.85 and $1.30. Second placing to number 2, Little Dav, 80 cents. And third will go to Revelia over on the outside, number 6, and it will pay 75 cents. But a very easy win indeed to number 5, Courtcraft. Numbers 5, 2, and 6, and there is Mornington 5, 11 and 3. They're official. We'll take this break, then we'll be back to have a look at the runners in race 4 at Moonee Valley. They're moving in quickly here. Go Speed 9.50, 2.25. Terry's Company 65. Sir Barkus 4.55. Quinella 19.75. Trifecta $1,982.10. Let's go round to the 6th. The winner 3, Wine Glass 2.40 and $1. Second 6, Entre Nous 2.35, and third number 8, Chonavon 2.25. Quinella 21.95. Trifecta $292.70. And finally, in our results, we go to Adelaide race 4. The winner 5, Courtcraft, 4.85 and 1.30. Second 2, Little Dav, 80. Third 6, Revelia, 75. The Quinella, $11.15, and the Trifecta, $159.30.
Carlton are proud to be associated with Sevens Racing.
Go for the greatness.
It's run over 1,500 metres now. Acumen's 125 and 65, slightly better than that on the track in Sydney, but a warm favourite for the event. Eminency is $9.25 and $2.30. That's one part owned by Norman Carline, of course. 3 Handy Proverbs, $6.65 and $2. 4 Silver Champagne, $4.45, $1.45. Scratch to Boys. Chelada number 6 is $3.05 and $1.15. That's fair value on the tote. 7 Indian Raj is $3 and $1.15. We go to number 9, Drawn, is $12.30 and $2.35. And then down to number 14, the Cowboy, $9.50 and $2.45. And then perhaps we'll look at number 18, Chief Mayo, which is $14.45 and $3.95. Now Robert Heffernan's with it, the Peter Pan Stakes. Now the first leg winner was number 2, and that was Slave Trade, who scored in a battling finish. And in the second leg, there are the approximates on the screen now. The substitute, of course, is Acumen. It's showing $27.70. Eminency, $91.10. Handy Power, $54.20. Silver Champagne, $44.65. The Boys out, 6 Chelada, $38.90. 7 Indian Raj is $35.65. We invite you to have a look at your own there, because the runners are nearly set as we take you to Ian Craig.
100 the journey. Chief Mayo stands well. Agent Provocative on the rails. Indian Raj well behaved. Movement out wide, movement in the middle, movement on the rails. Agent Provocative keen to get on with it. So is Tierra Wrist. Line better. Racing this time in the Peter Pan. Gallant Avon missed it. Handy Proverb, one of the best to begin, headed by Whimper and Jukebox Jury, and going quickly Roman Artist with the Cowboy and Chief Mayo. Then Sirota and Silver Champagne, Agent Provocative, Tierra Wrist, Chulada. Then Acumen, now Handy Proverb losing a shade of ground over Rising Fear, Eminency, and then Indian Raj and Drawn, followed by Trismo, and then Northern Find and Gallant Avon last. Going to the 1,000, and Roman Artist, the Queenslander, sped to the lead. Second, Sirota. Third on the rails, the Cowboy. 2.5, Jukebox Jury around Chief Mayo. A length and a quarter, then Silver Champagne, followed by Tierra Wrist as they race down the side of the track. Behind those horses, next one that's caught out pretty wide, Whimper, a length and a half, Handy Proverb, Drawn, and then Acumen and Eminency. After 1, 2 at the head of the others, Indian Raj, Chulada, hunted hard. Agent Provocative losing ground, followed by Rising Fear, Northern Fine, Trismo, and Gallant Avon whips them in. Up to the bend they go, and Roman Artist by 2, the Cowboy. Third, Sirota. Fourth on the outside is Jukebox Jury, Drawn, making a long run, and behind those, Handy Proverb, and the rider's been tipped off. Indian Raj, he's okay, I do believe, and as they straighten up for the run and come down past the 250, Roman Artist taken on by the Cowboy. Handy Proverb coming home solidly. It's Handy Proverb out after Roman Artist and the Cowboy. Handy Proverb is finishing brilliantly. It takes the lead from the Cowboy, and oh gee whiz, this is a good horse. Handy Proverb, he's coming away. Handy Proverb's gone on to beat the Cowboy. Third home was Roman Artist, then Chulada, followed by Drawn and Tierra Wrist, Silver Champagne, Acumen. Then the riderless Indian Raj, Eminency, Chief Mayo, Rising Fear. Then came Trismo, behind those Gallant Avon, Northern Fine, Sirota, Jukebox Jury, Whimper, Agent Provocative, and John Duggan tipped off Indian Raj as they came round the corner.
And let's have a look at that again. We'll see Indian Raj. He's green, dark blue sleeves, the Sangster colours. And there he goes. He's got tripped. That horse came out in front of him, took his front legs from under him. It was nearly the winner that did. The horse there in the white on the extreme outside, I think it was the winner that came out and took his legs from under him. Handy Proverb. So, Chief Steward John Shrek, do you think he'll have a nice old session after that? May still be going Sunday night. Handy Proverb seemed to come out and take the legs from under Indian Raj coming around the turn. And of course there was a nice old bottle up early in the race in which several horses, including Acumen, appeared to get badly skittled. So it was a real roughhouse, the Peter Pan Stakes. The winner, Handy Rover, number 3, to pay $6.35 and $2.15. Second was 14, the Cowboy, $2.65, and third, 10, Roman Artist, $8.45. There's going to be a big trifecta on that race too, because it would hold plenty of money. Okay, and the extra double, about, what, 54.20 the extra double. Let's look at Mornington now. It's the next race coming up, race 4. They're coming up to the stalls there, and the favourite is number 2, Toretto, at $1.55 and $75. 3, Blue Grotto, $2.90 and 85 cents. 4, Lady Tobin, $2.20 and